Hello everyone, Warangel here, and welcome to a new campaign for Warhammer 2. Today we're going to be starting the adventures of Marcel de Parravon and the Bretonian colony of Bregonne. Now, this is going to be an interesting campaign. Very tough, but hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll see how it goes doing the campaign itself. Now, I have played through the first 15 turns or so just to check out the mod collection, which you can find, as always, down in the video description of the videos. And what I'm going to be doing for this campaign as well, like I've done for Reichland and Tausin and things like that, is you'll find pinned in the top comment of every video for this campaign a link that you can go to submit names for the campaign. Now, we can have unit names, character names, or even for this playthrough, settlement names, given that we are playing this in the jungles of Lustria, and rather than keep the titles of the settlements, I wouldn't mind having some new ones to represent our Bretonian heritage. So check out there, and I'm looking forward to seeing the submissions. But enough of me really talking, we want to get into the campaign. So I'm just going to quickly go for the faction effects, where you can see all my lords will start off with the Knight's Vow if they're knights. We are going to have a limited roster, and how limited, you guys are going to find out. We're also going to get reinforcements from Bretonnia, very similar to the Hunt Marshal's expedition mechanics. We have a diplomatic penalty with lizardmen, some problems with casualty replenishment and armor for our knights. We're going to have longer recruitment time for all my units, and on the plus side we get plus 10 melee attack when in foreign territory. For Marcel himself, he starts with the Knight's Vow and Creston Vow, gives us plus 2 capacity for paladins, cheaper upkeep for some of our knights, and 8% weapon strength for all peasant units in his army, which is going to be useful. We're also playing on hard difficulty for both campaign and battle, and we are using the Close to the Tabletop Overhaul. I was tempted to use Steel Faith, but there is no adapt-in mod, if that makes sense, for this faction. But kudos to everyone who's gone into making the mods for this campaign. Without the mods, I don't know, I think Warhammer may have lost some of its appeal, given the wide variety of units, mechanics, and things and factions that people are able to create for this game, so kudos goes to them completely. But enough of me talking here, let's start the campaign and get things going. So everyone, welcome to Lustria. Now, before we get into the game itself, you can read a bit about how the faction plays here. So, being a newly founded colony, Bregonne depends on the support of the other Bretonian dukedoms. Increase your favour with different dukes through dilemmas to receive stronger reinforcements and strengthen diplomatic relations. Supply units have no recruitment costs, but 20% increased upkeep costs. Limited unit roster available. You cannot recruit cavalry of any kind, and trading and looting are vital for the survival of Bregonne. Now you might have read that and think to yourself, hang on, that's crazy. A Bretonian faction that can't recruit cavalry? What madness is this? What would the lady do? Well, hang on there a moment. We can't locally recruit any cavalry, but there are ways of us getting it. So, first of all, let me go to the Temple of Kara, our capital, and I'm going to change this over. I'm going to call this Bregonne, because that's the name of the colony, and that's how it should be. But, if we pop onto the building browser, you can see here the Knights' Barracks. Now, we only get paladins here, but we do get foot versions of the Knights. And they are very similar to their mounted version, apart from obviously speed. So, the Grail Knights, for example, they are got magical attacks, they've got perfect vigor. The Creston Knights, if I let this thing stay up, do have armor piercing and a bonus against infantry when it comes to their attacks. So they are still quite powerful units, they're just not on horseback. And we can't recruit mounted yeomen or Pegasus Knights. Now, I happen to like that, because it fits canon, you know, it makes sense. We're in the continent of Lustria, a place well known for its jungles, its swamps, its marshes, you know, it's basically difficult to march through in the best of times. It's like going to the Amazon rainforest, but there's giant dinosaur-like creatures going to eat you. So, why would you expect to be able to ride a heavily armoured warhorse through the jungle? I don't know. But it does mean we're going to have to rely a lot on infantry, apart from the fact we can get units through our Regiments of Renown, these supply units here. So we can get access to Grail Guardians, Grail Knights and stuff, and it does look like we'll be able to get our hands eventually on the Regiments of Renown too. So that's something, at least. But in the meantime, we are going to be limited in what we can use for mounted options. So we're just going to have to try our best and see how we do. Although saying that, we'll have to wait and see what happens though when we get to this point, because when we get our hands on a Cathedral of the Lady, it does say here we can pick up Grail Guardians. So I don't know if that will be the case, we'll have to wait and see, but it might work. But anyway, that has Bregonne. Here is Marcel. He's got Battle Pilgrims, Grail Reliquary and stuff like that. And yeah, the plan for the campaign is to basically conquer Lustria. We want to kill all the Skaven, the Tomb Kings, the Dark Elves, the Lizard Men, the Vampire Coast. The Dwarves can stay, and so can the Order of Lawmasters. I suppose the New World colonies, assuming that either Skeggy or Hexotl don't kill them. Sorry, here. But the plan is to conquer all of this, because we don't have a proper objective for the campaign otherwise, see? But we shall see how we do. And it's going to be tough, just because we're going to be relying on our infantry. And you do not play Bretonnia for the infantry. So that's going to be interesting. But anyway, our first goal I want to do is try and take over our starting province here. So it does mean going to war against Talaxlan here, and we need to colonize Talaxla here. Now we are going to do that, but to do this I'm going to recruit another lord. Okay, Esteban Velasquez, you don't cost me anything? Sure, I'll recruit you. The reason why I'm going to recruit a lord to do this, instead of us doing it, is because it is unpleasant climate, so we are going to have penalties to casualty replenishment. Combine that then with the penalty we have for replenishing our knights, means then that any knights that we basically lose at the moment, we're not going to get back. So we need to try and keep these guys and these alive for as long as possible. So these are not going to be able to replenish if we're not careful, so that's why I kind of want to make sure we keep them alive. So we're going to send Esteban down here to colonize the settlement. We'll get you and then Marcel to start recruiting. We've only got access to men-at-arms and spearmen, although we can get the shielded versions. But we are going to have to go a bit over the top with the spearmen and our men-at-arms. These guys are just not that good against Source Warriors, and so we're going to have to try and win this through quantity rather than quality. So, let's just get, let's see, 3 of these guys, so we can have 4 altogether, and a bunch of these. It's going to be a pain as well, because as you can see, it's going to take 4 turns to replenish, to recruit these guys, unless we try to do it for global recruitment, so I will actually do that, thinking about it. Perfect, there we go. So we'll have a 16 stack in 3 turns, and if needed, we can always try and recruit some more. Now, to help out a little bit, we do have a paladin here, Antoine Amand. You're going to come over here and start training up the troops a bit. And we do need, because I haven't played with the Bretonians as a Let's Play since they had their updates, because when we did Recall Yarn, we didn't have the updates for the vows in that. So I need to remember to make sure to do this. So for the Grail vow, pledge to Untaint, defeat a legendary Lord of Chaos, Skaven, Vampire Counts, or Coast. That could be interesting to do. Kill 5 lords in battle. That seems more likely to happen. And pledge to destroy or raise 5 major settlements. Well, since we kind of want to keep them, let's go for Pledge to Valor. And then for Antoine, I'm probably butchering the pronunciation as well. But what do we want? Agent actions 5 times in a region where a building completes construction, or just level up 5 times. Let's go for that. Much, much better. Okay, so that's you guys all done. Let's do our research next. Now, a lot of these aren't really going to be that useful, simply because of the lack of targets in Lustria. So, the greenskins will be useful against the blue vipers, but things like Norska really doesn't matter for us. Ruinous powers doesn't really matter, until they eventually pop up. Dark Elves, there's only 2 factions of Dark Elves in Lustria. Those ones that start near the Order of Lawmasters and Lockyer Fellheart's one. We've got Beastman, don't care. Skaven could come in useful. Vampire Coast may come in... You get the gist, anyway. But what I want to do is work on these ones, because these are personal to our faction, starting with hunting camps. That extra casualty replenishment is going to be very useful for us. So let's get that queued up, and then we're just going to go and quickly do Hunt Marshal's Expedition. Right, let's do this.
Agreed.
Now, in fact, I just noticed we're apparently much more powerful than Talaxlan, so instead of waiting around, it might be more worthwhile just to charge forward. But it's only an extra turn, and it give me 3 more units. Okay, let's skip forward a few turns for you guys, so we can get these recruited, and we'll be starting our march then towards Talaxlan. Okay guys, we're ready to start the fight against Talaxlan. Now, the only problem is I sent my paladin to try and scout out and level up a bit by doing some damage against the garrison, and on the very first action he had a critical failure. So he's now recuperating his injuries. How many more turns we've got? 2 more turns. So what I'm going to do is see about potentially bringing in Esteban here as reinforcements. At least we're going to have a strong character to help out, even if he has no trait to speak of. In fact, I don't know why, he just seems to be a random character with no traits. But let's get the attack going. Now, especially as they've only just started trying to recruit, so if we want to get this done, we want to get it done quickly. Apparently we're much more powerful than they are, but they obviously haven't compared the... Wow. That balance bar tells me a very different story. Right. Let's build up some siege equipment. Yeah. Do something like this. Right. At least this gives me 4 towers to get on the walls. And we'll skip forward then to either all these siege equipment are built, or they come out to attack us. In the meantime then, let's just grab you and bring you down as reinforcements, unless... Yeah, you're not going to be able to make it down there if you don't force march. So let's just bring you down to here. There we go. And let's see what they're about to do. If they don't end up coming out to attack us this end turn phase, chances are it'll be okay. But what do you want? You want military access. It is Feistag. We should consider a treaty between us. Well, he does like us because we're now at war with his enemy. So, sure. Military access could come in handy, but I don't mind if he's just cornered off in his little section, so for the moment I'm going to go reject. And let's find out what they're going to do. Come out to attack us. So, this might be a bit of a tough fight. Mainly just because of the Source Warriors. Those always are a pain to fight, and it's one of the reasons why I like the Lizardmen, to be honest. But we're facing Source Warriors with men-at-arms. This is not going to be the best fight we could do, but it's one we're going to have to do. So, let's fight the battle and see how we do. Well, the map could be worse, I guess. But let's give this a go. Enemy is going to deploy probably around here in the center, so until their garrison comes in, it's just going to be a case of marching up to them, kill them, and hope that we get it done more quickly than the garrison turn up. So, with that in mind, Spearmen on the flanks, as always, we'll have you guys then in the center, something like that. Let's actually have them run after enemies. It couldn't hurt. Peasant Bowmen, though, you guys can stay in guard mode. I hate it when my archers end up chasing after an enemy and getting drawn into combat, just because I've told them to attack instead of just staying there. But we'll get our 2 cavalry units over on this flank, so we stay away from the trees. We'll have... Let's get our mounted yeoman archers in front here. They haven't got anything more effective than blowpipes or spears, so we should have the range advantage compared to them. So this will hopefully allow us to kite away a few of their enemies' units as well. Let's get you guys then on the center. Marcel can be on the front. And we'll see how we do. Oh yeah, I did want to showcase this to you guys. That I have to say I love the color scheme for Bregonne. the green just looks really nice. And it's really nicely done as well. I mean, these guys stand out a little bit. To be honest, though, those are just pilgrims. But the men-at-arms and stuff, although that's a bit of a mix. These guys are wearing their own thing, but these guys are wearing appropriate ones for the faction. But still, I like the colour scheme. It looks really cool. Anyway, enough of me checking that out. Let's start the battle. And let's get you... Who's going to be the best target for you, actually? Go after the spears. And watch out for the ancient salamander. Ugh. I hate the idea of trying to fight these. I really do. But not much can be done. We need to kill them. So, let's let our army come towards them.
Slay the unchivalrous fools! I am with you.
Yes, well, we shall see. Where's Tetiet go? Their faction leader. He was around here somewhere. Ugh, salamanders. I really need to kill these guys off. They could be a pain in my backside if I'm not careful. And then we'll get you to run up towards here. He's already very tired, so it's not going to make any difference to us if we do that. Let's get you to come up here. There we go, kite those away. And we might as well just charge straight forward at this point. So you're getting attacked, go and kill me those. Right, let's get you to come over here. You to come over here. How would you do against those? A high threat. Okay, maybe not. Come and attack these, come and attack these. You come and attack these. You for these, you for these. Alright, Bowman, start firing into that position there. Marcel is just going to have to try the best he can. You guys, I want to try and get you around. See if you can go after those salamanders for me. And then Grail Reliquary can come and attack here. You guys can come and attack the center. Bowman, focus your attention actually over there. Get you guys to charge right through. Let's see if we can get you to distract the salamander. Because they're just a pain to deal with. So if we can get him to try and attack these rather than my knights. Like that was nearly. Alright, you guys gonna come attack the Saurus warriors. Questing Knight's gonna kill Tetueko. He's a pretty cool character. He's the faction leader for Talaxlan. And it's different because he has a skink on a palanquin. He's an astromancer, so his specialty is the law of heaven, and he's a pretty cool character in the lore as well. Right, how are you getting on? You're on your way. Okay, fantastic. Let's get you to come over here then. You can continue fighting against these, but if we can get you to come round and then charge in, that will be useful. Already got a unit breaking in the center, but just looking at all these reds, where people are just not doing so well in the combat, it's terrible. Alright, let's get you guys to try and kill these red-crested skinks. Tetsuko Echo's about to die, that's good. These are about to break, meaning we can bring them into the center. Where's my spearman? You guys, come over here and kill these. You guys, make your way up towards here. You go and chase these down. Men-at-arms, push through in the center here. Right, go and chase the skinks down. We are keeping an eye on the reinforcements coming in from over here. Right, let's get you guys to come over here and help out there. You guys are now running away, fantastic. Let's get you guys to actually chase after them. I'd rather try and get rid of those salamanders as much as possible. So what we got coming in here, Saurus warriors with shields. Okay, not ideal. These guys now are shattered, so that's fine by me. What we ideally want to start doing now is getting the formations back together. Oh. Damn, I was hoping that blast from the salamander was actually going to kill his own troops, but never mind. You guys continue to focus on them. Where's my other units? Shattered. Okay, let's get the Crested Knights to come back before they get caught up by the Saurus warriors. My yeomen are going to chase down these salamanders to make sure they don't come back. Let's get you to actually try firing on the ancient salamander. Alright, these guys just need to break. Let's get my Knights of the Realm. Oh no, let's get you guys to come back down here. You guys, where are you? Here. They're going to have to go and break through there for me, but we also need to start forming up again for the next wave. So let's get you guys heading back into a formation. Right, you two make your way back into here as well. Okay, Bowman, stay where you are. Right, these guys have shattered. Fantastic. I know he's injured, but I really don't care about that guy. Okay, we would want them to come back though, so we just have to be a bit careful. We've got Saurus Warriors coming in hot. Men-at-Arms trying to make their way into position here. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Knights, let's get you guys into position down here. And eventually we're going to have to go and kill that salamander. That's going to be a pain to deal with. Alright, Marcel, let's have you go and attack the skink skirmishers. Alright, that was a blast just then. Okay. These guys are still hunting these down. We just need them to actually get them to shatter. Alright, let's just get you guys to come in here instead. Esteban, go and kill me the ancient salamander. You head up here before they start getting any funny ideas. Because the last thing I want is for them to come back in and attack us from the rear when we're not looking. So let's get you guys to come over here. I don't know where the rest of their army is coming in. Has they not come in yet? Looks like that might have been the case. Huh. Okay. Let's continue getting you guys in to hunt them down. Spearmen at Arms, have a go and help out against these. You guys come and chase these down. Right. Let's switch targets a moment, because one in my Knights of the Realm into spears tend to be a good, healthy idea. Right. Victory now is within our grasp. That's fantastic news. Okay, let's get you guys to run over here now. Yeoman, let's get you guys behind them at this point. So I think we've either killed off these salamanders completely or caused them to shatter. Looks like we might have caused them to shatter. Can't tell. Right. You guys charge into the rear here. I mean, it's not ideal, but if we can get them to break, that would be great. Right, let's get you guys over here now to kill these. Knights of the Realm, get ready for another charge. Cresting Knights, get ready to come and attack these. Grail Reliquary, come and break these. Okay, where's my Yeoman, actually? Okay, Yeoman, come down and chase the ancient salamander, so he doesn't get any funny ideas about trying to come back alive. Right, bring you guys in for another charge. Come on, guys. We can do this. Victory. Right, now in the interest of the fact that this is the garrison of the settlement, I want to chase down as many of them as possible, so when we end up having to go after the settlement, we might just get lucky and automatically take it for ourselves. But I shall see you guys in a bit. Actually, I just have to point this out. It seems they actually did have reinforcements coming in. You can see them here, just about to enter into the settlement, the battle, but for some reason it hasn't counted them. Maybe we've defeated the battle before the reinforcements came in, which I didn't realize was a thing, but I'll take it. But anyway, we pretty much wiped out everybody at this point, so let's just go straight to the campaign map now. Oh wow, heroic victory as well. So, one heroic victory later. I have to say though, I don't think it's well earned, if I'm honest with you guys. As I showed at the end of the battle, for some reason a lot of the garrison troops didn't make their way onto the battlefield. So while the garrison is still pretty strong, we've wiped out their main army. But it's kind of saddening to see that we didn't kill enough of these to make it feel like a heroic victory. Does that make sense? But the most important thing is we managed to keep most of our units alive, including the knights, and they didn't take them any casualties. Because it's going to be a hell of an annoying situation and to try and get these guys back. But anyway, 855, now we're going to lose Chivalry, the 5 that we already got. Let's... Bye-bye. Oh, we gained the blessing of the lady. We picked up the what? Oh my god. Sorry, I love the fact that the trait that Mixu has done for defeating Tetereco is Skink Skinner. Wow. Okay. Anyway, let's see what happens now if we can actually... Oh no, we can't attack it yet, can we? Because I haven't got any siege equipment built. But even then, the balance bar is not entirely in my favour. Surprise, surprise. Okay. Looks like we may have to skip forward a couple more turns, so we can at least get that sorted out. Let's get Esteban over to here. We'll level him up at least. Wow, he's got lots and lots of Grail vows. I don't know what's going on with this cat, so I just got him because I needed someone to colonize our settlement. But sure, we'll give you Blade Master and Hard to Hit. Why not? And then Marcel, let's give you this one. Now the question is, if we're going to have to rely a lot on our infantry, such as the men-at-arms and spearmen and that, would it make sense perhaps to go for lowborn militia? Because by leveling up, we can get eventually +8 leadership and melee defense. I mean, it's not that big a deal, but it still would be useful. Or should we just continue focusing on making him a decent combat character? To be honest, I think that's going to be the way to do it. Although you can see now his own personal skill tree. So, that's going to be useful when we get it. Could get +10 casualty replenishment. Oh, level 10. But we've got Knight's Virtue, Virtue of the Joust, the fact that he went to the Massive Orca. I'll be able to talk to you guys about this if you're interested at some point. Because I have read up a bit about the character, so I know roughly who he is and why we're here. So that might be something to talk about. For the moment though, let's just keep Esteban nearby, because he's actually leveled up. And this has been built, so let's give myself... Eventually I want to get my hands on... What's it? Oh no, what? Websman. Oh no, that does give me the bonus towards spin at arms. Well, I had it in my head it was something else. But instead... Let's try... Pox Shelter? 2% casualty replenishment. I forgot how terrible this game can be sometimes for the Bretonians. And this is after their update. Alright, let's get some fields. That might help out a little bit eventually with this. Now, let's get forward until we're in a position to either attack them or they come out to attack us. Right now, we're in a position to actually lay siege to the settlement. So, one thing we are going to have to be a bit careful of is that we do have greenskin rebels raiding outside Tlaxla, so we're going to have to watch out for that. But at least we got the Blessing of Manan. That's something at least. And a food surplus. Excellent. +10 growth everywhere is going to be extremely useful. But let's get you into the army of Marcel. Now, it might not look it, but I have made it so these guys should no longer be on horseback. Because if we're going to lay siege to a settlement, I'd rather get my good characters up on the walls if possible to help defeat the defenders. So let's do that. And I am going to fight it myself because the last thing I want is my knights to die because the auto-resolve. So we've got a bunch of towers, we've got some battling rams. That should be enough for us to fight this battle. So, let's do this. Here we are now at the temple city of Tlaxlan, or basically a generic Lizaman settlement. But it does look cool. I mean, look at the pyramids and stuff. I wish I did more campaigns down in Lustria, because I just love the feel of the cities, you know? And just the general landscape. It looks so cool. Anyway, we're not here to gloat, we're here to defeat the enemy. So anyway, let's get on with it. So, oh wow, you can fit the Grail Reliquary inside a siege tower?
Ready for orders!
That's kind of weird. Let's not do that. Okay, let's get one of my more stronger units. Excuse me, did I not tell you to get in the tower? 1 second. Wrong tower, of course. Right, let's get one of you guys out as well. Just because we got a larger unit here, we might as well put the big units in ready to go. And it does look like... Let's put them on this side, because at least we can join up them with Esteban. So let's get you, and you. Form up right here. Ready to go on the wall. Excuse me. Come on. Right. Something like that. Sure. Okay. Battling. Where's my gate? There. Battling ram. Go in this. Oh my god. Get there. Thank you. Right. You guys are going to stay back. Like way, way back. Right. In fact, you're going to hide. I know it's not considered the most knightly of things to hide in the trees, but it's that or wait around for absolutely ages for them to replenish afterwards. Why, you guys can form up here then? Is Marcel on foot? He isn't. Damn it. But at least Antoine is. So that's good. He can actually get in one of these pretty quickly then. Might be better to put him in one of the towers. Oh well. That should do anyway. Oh, hang on. Who did I leave over here? Oh, I left the spearman unit. Whoopsie. Well, these guys could be super sneaky if needed. Right, let's get you guys up onto the tower walls. Tower walls? You know what I mean. Alright, you guys can come here, you guys come here, you guys here, and you guys here. Right, Esteban, are you on horseback? You are. Bugger. It's annoying when I've spent time to actually put them off there, and... oh no, their stats haven't changed. Maybe I just can't take them off horseback, even though it's weird that I can with Antoine here. Okay, let's get Antoine to head up, ready to go. You need to go and destroy me a gatehouse. Archers, I really don't know what I'm going to do with you guys. Let's just move you forward, I guess. As for here, we've got skink skirmishers and saw spearmen against a unit of spearmen arms. That's not going to be ideal. Let's just get you guys out of there. Right, let's speed things forward a little bit. Right, let's get you two together. Wait for the battering ram to do its thing as well. Towers are going to make it okay, aren't they? Right, let's get you guys then up to here. Ready to climb up. Let's get you... is this the units? Oh no, it's not. Okay. Let's get you guys up to here. Not going to bother with you. Right. Alright, you've managed to make it up. Congratulations. Just going to keep you waiting around then until we get people onto the walls. There you go. Come over here. And get up onto the walls there for me. Right. You guys go and fight those. Oh, this is going to be bad. Really, really bad. Alright, let's get you guys to run up here quickly. Try and help out there. You guys are coming out here. Okay. You're just getting smashed by that tower right now. You guys have really got decimated. Jesus Christ. Right, let's get you guys into this tower. You guys into this tower. And let's get you into this tower here. Marcel, I'm going to move up. Just so he can provide support and his aura buff. Alright. How are you guys doing over here? Go and kill me some Source Warriors. Skinks. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Oh yeah, and by the way, make sure everybody's on guard mode, because I don't want them chasing enemies down to here, if we can avoid it. Right. Let's come over here, start killing these. Right, so you guys kill off the skinks. How's my reinforcements coming? The gates have been destroyed, fantastic news. You guys are still getting smashed to pieces, aren't you? Right. How do I want to do this? Let's get you guys to come in now and kill him. What do we have up here? Saw a spearman and the rest of the salamander pack. Okay. Let's let my lords come in and do the job. It seems to be that the battle on the wall's going okay. We have taken a few casualties, but nothing major. It's just the fact these towers are doing so much damage. I'll tell you what, can we not get you guys up here? Just to try and capture some of them and stop them shooting me? Okay, men at arms, let's get you guys in here as well. Looks like we need to kill the commander already. Right. Let's bring the Grail Reliquary in here as well. Okay, you guys go and kill him. Oh my god, how much damage he just did. That's crazy. Alright, let's get you guys to come after these Source Warriors, pin them up. Then we want you to go and kill the Ancient Salamander before he gets any funny ideas about blasting my troops. Okay, you guys come and pin these. Now, let's bring in the cavalry. Oh Christ, you're about to die. Wait. Oh, you're the unit that's just getting shot at by the towers, right. Let's get you out of here, yeah. Right. You guys need to push forward over here. You guys need to help kill these. We need to push it over to there, ideally. Kill off the skinks, and you guys go up against these. Okay, it might have been a bad idea sending the Great Reliquary in like this. Oh well. Go, kill me that. I thought that's what you were planning to do anyway. Right, finish him off. It's not even bothering to attack us. It's just blasting the wall in front of us. Well, that's the salamander dead. Or, as Marcel no doubt will say, the dragon. Right, let's get you guys to come over here. Antoine, you're having a great bit of fun up here. Continue doing what you're doing best. Right, you guys go and kill me some skinks. Right. Here come the knights. Okay, Missile Cav, go and kill me some salamanders. In fact, kill off their commander. He's only got 158 health, that should do the job. You guys come over here. Right. Questing Knights, come in and kill these. Right. Looks like we're winning over this side, that's great. These guys are... Peasant Bowmen? What? Oh, they're making their way onto the walls. I was thinking, that's not Peasant Bowmen, they are obviously skinks. Right, let's get you to come and attack these from the rear. You come over here and support these. Better yet, you come and support these. You make your way down in order to take these swordsmen out. Because, damn it. Oh no, there's skink skirmishers running away. Oh, and my troops as well. Right, come down here and kill these. Oh, Marcel, why did you run into the enemy like this? Oh, you idiots. Right, let's get you guys over here, see if we can shatter this unit. Especially if we can pin them so they attack them from the rear. Grail Reliquary, come in and attack these. Alright, just need these to do some damage. Peasant Bowmen, see if you can fire in there. Oh, damn it, Marcel, really? Oh, that's a pain in the backside, that really is. Right. I thought I moved him away, but obviously got caught up by the giant unit of sword spears here. Right, yeah, these guys are about to break. Go and kill them off for me. I've got units running away everywhere. Okay, Saurus is routed. That's good news. Warriors of Alien, fantastic. Right, we just need these guys to break. That's all I need. You fire on this unit here. Let's get my Grail Knights, to run around this way. That way then we might be able to capture some of the points, or even just get in a position to do some damage over here. These guys are retreating. Right, let's get my biggest unit, men-at-arms. Come and attack here. You guys come and attack here. Right, knights are making their way around and ready to charge into this unit here. Assuming they don't run away already. Come on, guys. You know you want to run away. Come on. Come on, Leadership 7. Come on. Ugh. Defending the capture points. The fact that defending that victory point is the only thing stopping them from running away at this point. Right. Let's see how they do against a knight charge. And now they're actually getting better leadership. Right. You guys come and do this. Right, knights. Get into lance formation. Just charge in and kill them. And see how long they're going to hang on then once they get charged in the rear. Right. And so we can just do this properly. Da 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 da. Whee! It's a shame though that the charges look much cooler than they actually are. Because look at that, see all the troops that we sent flying over our men-at-arms. just then for them to get up and run off again. But there we go. End battle. A close victory, but I'll still take it. So close victory, but I'll take it. We didn't actually lose any full units, apart from, of course, Marcel. But given that he'd taken on a fearsome fire-breathing dragon, along with Esteban, that's the official story, anyway, I think we did alright. So, we'll take the close victory, we'll occupy the settlement, and, of course, we do need a new commander to replace Marcel for the moment. Now, this character I am going to swap out instead of Esteban, just because I do prefer to have a actual trait for them, and having a prophetess could be interesting, especially if they got life magic. You would be quite useful, just for growth purposes. You're not too bad. Virtue of Audacity, Stoicism. Oh yeah, a little bit more defensive, a bit more aggressive. Okay. Melee defense +5 for all units. Which one to pick? He's only got 4 turns to wait anyway, so it's not like we have to wait too long. Honourable will give us good leadership for everybody in the unit. Now I am looking because I'm planning to keep this for the next army as well. So, I don't know. Let's pick out... because whichever one we recruit, we're going to be keeping anyway. Let's go... Leadership will be honestly a good thing to get. Just because even though we were level... Although, yeah, let's go for that. No, hang on. Heavens. Oh, I will make up my mind one day, don't worry. Let's go for you. Just because she will give bonuses for us right now, while we're waiting for us to regain settlements. Spin that around. The Helm of Discord to Esteban. Cool. And the faction has been destroyed. I'm guessing then that the Hunt Marshal expedition has spread out to attack the settlement that did belong... Oh no, it belongs to Slanhupek. I could have swore Talaxlan had another settlement somewhere. Who cares? Anyway. You are now going to be disbanded. Goodbye. We are losing a bit of money now, but that's fine. Let's get a weaving house. Already being constructed in the province. Well, that's something we will be doing in the future. But at the moment, let's actually swap out the training field. Because then this way we can upgrade it completely to eventually get our hands on foot squires. And we also want to get our hands on a knight's barracks so we can eventually get the foot versions of our troops. As for here, why do we have -11? Because of the conquest, right. Growth, recruitment, tax rates... Cheaper buildings and research weight could come in handy. We're not worried about Untainted right now. I'm not exactly recruiting. Let's go for Welmer Chivalry, get a bit of cheaper units. And then for Antien, we'll give you back your horse. Thank you. And let's have a look. We'll give you the Helm of Discord. And for you, we're going to give Blade Master and Hard to Hit. Make it so he's going to be even tougher in combat. But there we go. Hit and turn. Oh! I'm glad we had this come up before I finished the episode. Because this is where the reinforcements come in from Bretonnia. So, this comes up every 10 turns. And as you can see, our levies have collected a lot of lizardmen, treasures and trinkets. It would be wise to send these gifts as gifts to other Bretonian dukedoms, to increase your diplomatic standing, as well as their interest in this new continent. Some might even send troops to support your cause, and to receive more treasure, of course. So we have 2 options. We can either keep the treasure, which will give us 5,000 gold, or we can send it off as gifts to Bretonnia. That's the option I'm going to do, so we click it, and then next, we can choose the dukedom that shall receive the next shipment, and these will send supply units depending on my favour. So I believe it's this one here that changes depending on how much favour we have, and it goes up like whichever one we pick gets 5 favour, and the other ones we don't pick lose 1 favour. So you kind of want to spread out as much as you can, although as it goes on it is pretty cool. You can get things like eventually Royal Hippogriff Knights that we can recruit for free, and things like that. But which one are we going to go with first? to be honest, I'm thinking Corian. Not only just because it is the province for our king, Leon Kerr, but also it does have quite a few mounted unit options, including, and infantry, we've got foot squires. So let's go Corian first of all, and then if we come to the army, and don't worry, I know we're in a negative right now. Yeah, we can recruit knight errants and foot squires. That could turn out to be quite useful. Alright, minus 8% income from farms. That's fine, we'll deal with that. But we're going to end it here for now, ladies and gentlemen. So next episode, we're going to go and deal with the Greenskin Rebellion here. And then we need to decide which direction we kind of want to head towards. Do we want to go into the centre of Lustria itself, into the northern Grey Jungles, and explore around here? Do we want to go up here and defeat the Greenskins of the Blue Viper tribe? Or should we head to the coast in order to deal with the vampire pirates that we've heard over here and scourge the realm of the undead? Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching today's episode. Hope you all enjoyed, and that you do join me next time for some more Warhammer. But until then, everybody, take care, stay safe, and goodbye for now.